into more serious questions, doing a story about the barbershop here. Tell me a little bit about that. What do you usually ask for with your hair? What does that space mean for you?
I usually ask for just a regular taper. They can see like what it was before, so they just kind of follow the last haircut. I think it's huge, guys, not being able to just come here for a haircut, especially the freshmen. They can't really drive all the time, so it's definitely a huge addition. It's also cheaper, so that's massive. So we get to save money, so I think it's a great addition.
Connor, I also have an off-the-ball question. Your dad made your suit ACC kickoff. Same for Cam Rucker. I don't know about orange or not.
No.
Okay, well, but I know a lot of guys came and said I would like brought his vision to life for his suit. What's it meant for you to have your dad like a part of this team or like collaborate in this way?
It means a lot. Hopefully we can get him involved even more. But I mean, my dad's been a huge part of my life, and so he's been doing this for as long as I can remember. And being able to make a suit that now a lot of people are getting to see, I think is huge. So I'm super happy for him. Hope we can start collaborating with more teammates.
Yeah, has there been any other guys that come up to you and ask about his suits?
Yeah. Well, Big Trey asked for a suit.
That's big suit. That's a lot of fabric.
Yeah,
A lot of fabric.
Get that sounds like a lot of fabric.
Yeah. I think there's one more guy. I can't remember who it was, but I know Big Trey.
Yeah, last one. What's that process like for a tailor suit like that? Like, you guys going to him, or is he coming to y'all? Or
yeah, my dad will come wherever he needs to. So for me, he already has my measurements, and if he feels like I've gotten bigger, wants to just make sure he'll measure me again in some spots. But for a new customer, he'll go to their place and travel, and he gets all their measurements and everything. Obviously, inside the suit, he tells you can do whatever you want. And get your name, design however you want, get the design of the suit. He has a bunch of swatches and books, so you can get overwhelmed how much options you have, how you can mix and match them. But yeah, you have any option you want. It's really cool.
How was your birthday yesterday? How did you spend your birthday? Were you also had an off day? Did you get like an off day at all? Did you do any football stuff, or was it truly just your birthday?
Yeah, I mean, I had a good birthday. Didn't do much. Monday is a huge film day for me. It's the day I get a lot of film in, a lot of setting in. I did rest because Saturday game, Sunday practice, so I was tired obviously, so I got a lot of rest in. But just went to dinner with some friends, roommates, and just took the day off.
Last time you had a full game to process was a bowl game, so you had a lot of time to process it. How is it different now, processing a full game that you started and having to immediately jump into a game week for a new opponent?
Yeah, I think it's like all the mistakes you made, you can't dwell on for a long time. Like, you have to learn from them on Sunday, learn as much as you can, and then you got on the next opponent. It's a lot more turnaround. For the bowl game, you watch the film 100 times and like, man, I should have did that. Can't do that week to week. You gotta be on the next opponent.
You told us Saturday you were going to take a lot of notes and have them prepared for Coach Lindsay. How many notes did you take?
I did take a lot of notes.
What are a couple, when you take your notes, do you highlight a few things like, oh, I did this again, I did this again? What are a couple of those things perhaps that you did highlight that you did a couple of times that you need to fix?
Yeah, I'll tell you one, it's probably box count. I wasn't on the same page with Coach Lindsay as far as, when to hand it and when to throw the bubble out there. And so that has to get fixed. So that and pulling some RPOs that I probably wasn't supposed to pull. Some screens that I messed up on which side I was supposed to play. And, it's stuff that's definitely fixable, stuff that I can go in the next game and make it a lot better. But, other than that, those are the main things.
So you've had to make yourself stop watching the film, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, done watching it on the next opponent. And, it's over with now.
How much time do you have to correct some of that stuff? Because you have Sunday practice, which I think Mac has said before, you kind of clean up from the day before, then you get into the new opponent. But are you mindful of those things when you're going through practice today, when you're going through practice tomorrow, of some of the things that you pointed out from your notes?
If we have the same plays in the next week, then I'm mindful of them. If it's like a mechanical error, like if I miss a throw, just a couple of throws, and I'm mindful of that. But as far as anything else other than that, it has to be in the back burner. It can't take up space.
Gotcha.
When you say you're taking notes, I mean, are you like physically like notepad writing it down, typing it up? What does that look like?
I have an iPad. I use Good Notes where I use a pen and take notes that way.
Coach Brown told us yesterday that he can be like a son talk about how the relationship with him has grown, if any, not just these past 2 years, but like in the past couple of days, you coming into the starting position as quarterback?
Yeah, obviously there's a lot of trust that you have to have in your head coach, and a lot of trust that head coach has to have in the quarterback. So definitely the relationship has grown and trust has grown, and Coach Brown is a great guy. I've definitely grown a lot over the 2 years. Gotten to know me more. I've gotten to know him more. His tendencies, and I've become a bigger leader on the team. So we're just gaining respect for each other. So it's really good.
Hunter, actually, going off of that a little bit, one thing he was saying yesterday was, he's kind of, the word he said was have more fun, in that, position. But to what extent are you getting more comfortable? Obviously during training camp we did get reps as, a starter sharing with Max. But at this point of the season, in the early season, how much more comfortable do you feel that you're getting?
I feel like getting a lot more comfortable. At this point, it's just I have to go out and practice and execute things I'm supposed to execute. Play loose, play fun, but just gotta execute, and that's what I'm going into practice every day thinking, and that's at the forefront of my mind.
What do you think you did?
With that central on tape, what did you see that impress you without giving it away in the field?
Yeah, no, they fly around to the ball. They have good defense. They do a lot of good stuff. But they provide a lot of problems. If we're not locked in, they could definitely pile up. And so I think we have to go in this game locked in and treat this game like every other opponent. And we'll try to be 1-0 this week. But if we don't do what we're supposed to do, it could be a bad game just like any other game.
Do you have to talk to your player or your teammates about, everybody out here thinks that, this is a game you're going to win, going away. Do you have to talk to your teammates about that?
I think everybody understands, and Matt has done a great job of relaying the message of we're trying to be 1-0 this week. Our opponent is nameless and faceless. We're just trying to be the absolute best we can be every week. So,
What do you think you did best against Charlotte?
I thought I played confidently. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna do stuff wrong, miss a read here and there, but if you do it confidently, and you keep moving the chains, then it's not as big of a problem. When you make mistakes and you're doing it timidly, then it becomes a problem.
Do you personally have to keep reminding yourself of these things with some of the, not focusing on the negative, but being sort of a perfectionist? Do you have to keep reminding yourself, all right, I did this, and this well, and we can build on that? Do you see what I'm saying? Like I said before, my focus is just going out and executing on what I'm supposed to execute. I don't. Sometimes, if I'm feeling a little down, maybe tell myself, just be confident, whatever. But most of them, I'm focused on the play. What I'm supposed to do this play, this period. What I'm supposed to do this period. How can I motivate my teammates? How can I be better? It's just constantly figuring out how to better execute.
And we were told that Max is returning tomorrow. He's still doing Minneapolis, undergoing treatment. I understand that you guys are really close. To just how have you been taking that, and how have you been staying in contact with him, just checking in, making sure he's good?
Yeah. No, actually, I texted him just for some advice. How can I be better? How can I be a better quarterback this week? And he gave me some good advice. Just just play comfortable, calm your feet, and just go out there and have fun. And that means a lot coming from him.
Yeah. How often do you guys text, call?
Hasn't been too often. We texted a couple times. I try to ask Jake, how he's doing, because obviously I'm sure Max is getting a lot of calls and texts. So.
Coach Brown also told us that you lead the team Bible study sometimes. Can you talk more about just your role in that? Who shows up to the group and what you guys focus on?
Yeah, we did a lot. We did a lot of that in the summer. Because we have a Bible study FCA that we do with all the athletes, and during the summer we ran into the football facility and we got a lot of people out, and it was really cool, honestly, because it's not something that we usually led, but it kind of fell on us this year, and I was really glad to take that leadership, and now it's kind of moved into the rest of the athletes on campus, and we have a good amount of guys come, and got some quarterback. DJ Mazzone comes, I know. Ruck comes sometimes,
Bo Atkinson, Will, K-Law, and that's feel like a team that team that prays is a team that wins. I think so.
Have you heard from Drake at all? I mean, he seemed like he was locked into the Minnesota game because I think he had the tweet with Noah Burnett and the go.
Yeah.
About the field goal Noah hit. But like, if you talked to him at all, I know he's probably busy.
So yeah, he was down here for his birthday a week or two ago, and so I talked to him. He was at Purple Bowl. It's his favorite spot. I love Purple Bowl.
Yeah.
They opened a new spot now, but talked to him a little bit about the game plan, like how he's doing, and just chopping it up. So I was good talking to him.
But you just randomly bumped into him?
Yeah,
Or
randomly
you
bumped
meeting
into
there?
him. No, that's
Okay.
All right.
All right, hey, I gotta get him to his meeting.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
thanks, Connor.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it.